Hello students, till now we have discussed some types of relations. That is, we have discussed one empty relation. We have discussed empty relations. Then universal relation we have discussed. Universal relation. Then we have discussed third identity relation. We have discussed identity relation. And fourth, we have discussed reflexive relation. Now, today I am going to start a different type of relation. That is, it is number 5. It is symmetric relation. What exactly is this symmetric relation? A relation on set A is called symmetric if AB belongs to R, implies BA belongs to R, for all AB belongs to A. That is, a relation is symmetric relations on a set A. If AB belongs to R, implies BA belongs to R. What does it mean? AB belongs to R. AB belongs to R means, what is the relationship existing between A and B? The same relationship should be exist in B and A. The same relationship should exist. Okay? As for example, first is, let Px be the power set of X. And all of you know that in the power set, every element is a set. So let AB belongs to power set of X. Now, if I am creating a relation, R is set of all ordered pair AB such that A is subset of B. A is subset of B. For all AB belongs to power set of X. Is it a symmetric relation? No. Why? Because A is subset of B does not mean B is subset of A. This is not a symmetric relation, not symmetric. Another example, number 2. Let L be set of all lines in a plane. And two lines are creative relation between them. The criteria is given that one line is perpendicular to other line. That is, R is set of two lines L1 and L2 such that L1 is perpendicular to L2. For L1, L2 belongs to L. Is it a symmetric relation? Does L1 perpendicular to L2 give us inference L2 perpendicular to L1? Yes, because if this is the line, this is L1, this is L2. So L1 perpendicular to L2 implies L2 perpendicular to L1. So can we write it in this way, that L1 perpendicular to L2 implies L1, L2 belongs to R, implies L1 perpendicular to L2. Can we write in this way, L2 perpendicular to L1, that is L2, L1 belongs to R. So this is a symmetric relation. Okay. Now, suppose A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. A is equal to, now suppose we are creating relation R. R is, that is 1, 3, 1, 4, then 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, then 2, 2, then 4, 1. Is it a symmetric relation? Let us see. 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 4,1, 2,2, 2,2. Here we see that R is a symmetric relation. R is a symmetric relation. So we are just confronting another criteria that if you are finding R inverse, then what you are getting? R inverse means what? First elements and second elements are interchanged. That is 3,1, 4,1, 1,3, 2,2, 1,4. Both these are the same relation. Hence, a relation to be symmetric, we have R is equal to R inverse also. Now, let us do transitive relation. Let us do transitive relation. Let us do transitive relation. Number 6, transitive relation. A relation on set A is called transitive relation if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, implies that AC belongs to R. AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, implies that AC belongs to R for all ABC belongs to set A. This is the transitive relation. That means AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R. These two should be coincide. That is second component of the first order pair and first component of the second order pair. They should coincide. Then inference is AC belongs to R. That is first component of the first order pair. Second component of the second order pair should also lie in R. Suppose that, as for example, I am giving some examples here for transitive relation on set N of natural number. Next one. Suppose R is the relation that is relation of all order pair AB such that A is factor of B. For AB belongs to natural number. Is it a transitive relation? Yes. AB belongs to R. This is given, implies A is factor of B. BC belongs to R. These two things are given. That is B is factor of C. Can these two statement we can make inferences that AC belongs to R. R is here transitive relation. R is there transitive relation. Now another is now L is set of all lines in a plane. R is the set of all order pair L1, L2 such that L1 is perpendicular to L2. Is it a transitive relation? Let us see. L1, L2 belongs to R. It is given. That is L1 is perpendicular to L2. L2, L3 belongs to R because we are taking three elements. That is L2 perpendicular to L3. But L1 cannot be perpendicular to L3 because it is like this. L1 is perpendicular to R, L1 is perpendicular to L2, and L2 is perpendicular on L3. This is L2 is perpendicular on L3. This is L3. Then what happens? Then L1 here, L1 will be parallel to L3. L1 will be parallel to L3. So it is false. It is not a transitive relation. It is not a transitive relation. But another example is, but on the parallel, if the lines, if L1 and L2 related such that L1 is parallel to L2, it would have been a transitive relation, because L1 parallel to L2, L2 parallel to L3 implies that L1 parallel to L3. But in case of perpendicularity, it is not a transitive relation. It is not a transitive relation, because L1 perpendicular to L2, L2 perpendicular to L3 implies L1 is not perpendicular to L3, but L1 is parallel to L3. It is quite obvious from this figure. Now, one example is, let us R is equal to A is equal to 1 comma A is equal to 1 comma 2 comma 3. Now we have made one relation R is equal to 1 to 1 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 3 comma 2. Is it a transitive relation? Is it a transitive relation? How to check the transitivity? You see, 1, 2. We have to check each and every order pair of rest order pair, and we have to check only that order pair in which second component and first component coincide. Second component and first component coincide. Let us see. 1, 2, 2, 3. It is ready for, we can compare it. 1, 3 is available. 1, 2, 1, 3. Can't check. We can't check. It is okay. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. This is 3. This is 2. Can't check. It is okay. Where it is a contradict, a relation will not be a transitive, where second component of first order pair and first component of second order pair coincide, only then we have to see that AC is available or not. AB available, BC available. If second component of any order pair does not coincide with first component of any order pair, we did not check it. Let us see. 2, 3, 1, 2. Here 3, here 1. No need to check it. That is 2, 3, 1, 3. Here 3 it is 1. Need not check it. 2, 3, 3, 2. 2, 3, 3, 2. We have to check. 2, 2 is not available here. So this is not a transitive relation. Why? You can write 2, 3 belongs to R. 3, 2 belongs to R. But 2, 2 does not belongs to R. So R is not transitive. Not transitive. Not transitive. Next is, suppose it is given R is equal to 2 comma 3. It is a transitive relation. This is transitive relation. This is a transitive relation. Someone can ask why? Because there is no 3 comma x belongs to R such that 2x belongs to R. So that's why it is not contradicting the theory that AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R implies AC belongs to R. So it is AB belongs to R and nothing to be compared. That means it is a transitive relation. It is a transitive relation. So this is transitive relation. Now one more a simple example. Let R is equal to 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2. Is it a transitive relation? Let us see. 1, 3, 3, 2. Come check it. 1, 3, 3, 2. So this is 3, 3 coincide. 1, 2 is available. 1, 2 is available. 1, 3, 1, 2. No need to check because second component is 3, first component is 1. Now start from this 3, 2, 1 through. It is their second component is 2, first component is 1. No need to check. 3, 2, 1, 2. First, second component is 2, first component is 1. No need to check. 1, 2, 1, 3. Second component is 2, first component is 1. No need to check. 1, 2, 3, 2. Second component is 2, first component is 3. No need to check. That means it is a transitive relation. Transitive relation. That means the inference is whenever AB belongs to R, BC belongs to R, then always AC must be belong to R for all A, B, C belongs to A. If this criteria is fulfilling, then relation R is transitive, otherwise it is not transitive. Now last one is equivalence relation. 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 Equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. Equivalence. Relation. A relation R on set A is called equivalence relation if it is reflexive, that is AA belongs to R. Second, symmetric, that is AB belongs to R implies BA belongs to R. Third, for all AB belongs to A. Third, transitive, that is AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R implies AC belongs to R. For all ABC belongs to A. So if this criteria is fulfilling, relation is equivalence relation. The best example is, let L is set of all lines in a plane. All lines in a plane. R is set of all order pair L1, L2 such that L1 is parallel to L2. Let us see. This relation is equivalence relation. Why? This relation is equivalence relation. Why? Because every line is parallel to itself. Every line is parallel to itself. That is L1, L1 belongs to R, as L1 will be parallel to L1. Secondly, so R is reflexive. So it is R is reflexive. Now, if L1, L2 belongs to R, that is, if L1 is parallel to L2, it implies L2 is also parallel to L1, implies L2, L1 belongs to R. So R is symmetric. Now, third, transitive. For transitive, what we are seeing here, L1, L2 belongs to R given. L1 parallel to L2. This is given. L2, L3 belongs to R. Implies L2 parallel to L3. It implies that L1 parallel to L3. That is L1, L3 also belongs to R. Because if L1, L2 belongs to R, it is given. It is given for all L1, L2, L3 belongs to L. So L1 parallel to L2, L2 parallel to L3 implies that L1 parallel to L3. So this is all about the types of relation. Thank you.